Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
The following is a live sports presentation on Glycod.
Glycod's coverage of Southern Indiana high school basketball starts now. Presented by Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page.
And welcome to Glycod's coverage of Southern Indiana high school basketball, where tonight we are kicking our Southern Indiana broadcast season off with the Charlestown Pirates against the Silver Creek Dragons live from Silver Creek High School. And this one should be a big one. Two of the more talked about teams in the Southern Indiana area tonight is a great one to start for this season. I'm Dr. Todd Carter. Alongside me, Coach Andrew Grants, and Christian Sanchez is our camera operator this evening. And Coach, this one should be a good one. At least we sure think so.
The Battle of 403.
That's right.
It's a heated rivalry to start off our broadcast here this year. What better one to start with? And, man, you've got some explosive offensive teams tonight with some star power and big-time players that can really take over a game. I'm excited to see what tonight offers.
Well, in fact, let's do that. Let's talk about a couple of those players to watch. Both of these young men who have gotten write-ups, Indianapolis Star coming out of the Charlie Hughes games, and as the season was starting, Anthony Fresh from Charlestown and Kason Dager from Silver Creek. Thoughts on both?
Yeah, for Anthony Fresh, well, when we interviewed Coach Lynch in the preseason, he made some comments about Mr. Fresh, about how good of a player he was, and wasn't necessarily comparing him exactly to Romeo Langford, but he said of the players that were closest to be able to do anything on a basketball court, he's up there. That's some big words coming from your coach.
That is very strong verbiage there, and puts a lot of eyeballs on the young man for sure. But it's one of those things you always feel like you kind of, especially further away you get from Indianapolis, boy, you gotta hype the kids a little bit too.
That is true. It especially down this way, you have to. Those Indy votes they carry a little bit more weight in the state, and so if you're down south here, a lot of times they overlook our area, and so as a coach, you're always fighting for your guys, and you're going to make sure that the guys that put in the work and are special players, they get the due credit that they deserve.
Absolutely. Well, let's go ahead and step aside, and when we do, you will be back to hear my talk with Coach Lynch. I had a chance to speak with him just a little bit ago about this contest. Come back for that here on Glycod.
This is what excellence in construction looks like. It's a startup company that launched in 1980 under the leadership of a husband and wife team who had a vision for growing something great, the American dream. It's two sons who have worked hard and earned the opportunity to carry on the legacy from the ground up. It's nearly 300 employees with common culture and commitment to construction, some of the region's most visible and ambitious projects with the same heart, passion, and drive. It's our experience, our innovation, our reputation, and core values that set us apart. Mack Construction. This is what excellence looks like.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A proud community supporter, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com, celebrating 20 years of serving our community of athletes. Priority Radiology. You have a choice.
Carbon monoxide is an odorless, colorless gas that claims hundreds of lives and makes thousands ill each year without warning. CO can be produced from grills, furnaces, even the fumes in your car. It can build up indoors and poison anyone who breathes it. But keeping your home well ventilated and purchasing carbon monoxide alarms from any hardware or home improvement store can reduce your risk from this invisible danger. This message is funded by the Floyd County Health Department.
Red Ball is Southern Indiana's recycling choice because we can turn the scrap metal you bring into scrap money. Located in Jeff and Madison. Community Action of Southern Indiana's Head Start program continues to make a difference in development and school readiness with children from birth to age 5. As a proud community partner, Cassie is more than childcare because they also help families seek success, combat hunger, and afford housing. Visit 201 East 15th Street in Jeff or check out their array of programs at cassie1.org. Community Action of Southern Indiana and Head Start, helping people, changing lives.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by Community Action of Southern Indiana, a community partner in school readiness through Head Start. Visit them at 201 East 15th Street in Jeff or online at cassie1.org. Community Action of Southern Indiana, helping people, changing lives.
Here with Coach Lynch of the Pirates, and with this second game of the season tonight against these Silver Creek Dragons. 1-0, nice win over Jennings County. Tell me what your team did well, especially coming out of all those practices and going into live action.
Yeah, I thought our offensive efficiency was super high. I think we shot 60% from the field. Only had 6 turnovers. Everybody shot a good, shooting percentage. So I thought that was a reflection of how we shared the ball and how the ball moved and how we executed on offense. So I was really pleased with how efficient our offense was. Always room for improvement, but a good start to the season for game 1 for sure.
Any surprises on how your guys came out of practicing against each other and moved into, looking at an opponent across the floor?
Not really. You got forced senior starters returning, play all juniors and seniors. So they're all veterans. They all know what the expectation is. They all know, the varsity game. So I thought that we came out, we did what we wanted to do. We couldn't exactly pull all the way away in the first half like I wanted to, but it seemed like every time we were close to kind of blowing it open. Jennings hit a big shot. But the third quarter, we were able to do that and, never looked back. So pretty pleased with how we played and kind of how I expected us to play. And, tonight will be a little bit bigger test.
I'll dovetail on that and just say how nice is it when you've got juniors and seniors who've played the minutes that your guys have, and they know what their expectations are.
Yeah, it's real nice. It makes coaching a lot easier. Practices are a lot more crisp, a lot more, you get through stuff. You don't have to spend as much time explaining, the same things over and over. You say it once, they know what you mean. So it's nice having juniors and seniors, and this is kind of the second year we've had that. Last year they were mostly juniors, but we had a couple seniors that played a lot. But now you have 7 seniors. You say something once, and they know what you mean.
They take care of it.
Yeah.
As far as this Silver Creek team goes, they had a big win over Floyd Central, pretty easy win over Floyd Central in their first game. Your thoughts as you've scouted for them and been thinking about this one?
Extremely talented. Nothing new that we didn't know coming into the season. We're pretty familiar with each other. These kids have been playing against each other for, since middle school. So they know each other. They know each other's strengths and weaknesses. But they did what I expected them to do against Floyd Central. Like I said, they got a lot of talent, a lot of guys that can score. And it should be, 2 of the best teams in 3A going against each other tonight.
Anything in particular you think you guys are going to have to do well to come out of Silver Creek with a win tonight?
I think it's going to come down to transition defense. They're elite in transition. We're pretty good in transition. So whichever team probably plays better transition defense is probably going to come out, who comes out on top. But you always got to do the little things. You always got to rebound. You always got to take care of the ball. But if both teams play well, it's going to come down to who plays better in transition defense.
All right. Good luck tonight, Coach. Thanks.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And stay.
When young people need a place to go and someone to help, there's always a safe place nearby. Clark County Youth Shelter and Family Services, a local nonprofit organization, designates businesses and organizations throughout Clark and Floyd counties as safe places, which offer immediate help and safety to area youth who are experiencing crises. For more information on these safe places and a list of locations, visit ccysfs.org. This is a message from the Clark County Youth Shelter.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on home insurance by checking Allstate first. Like to check the neighbors first before buying a house.
What?
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packie Page for a quote today.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
Whether you're a new or long-time patient, you know that when you call Dr. Todd Carter, you'll be treated like family. For over 25 years, Dr. Carter's been providing quality dentistry for patients throughout southern Indiana, from regular dental exams and cleaning to restorative and cosmetic procedures. Let their dedicated and established team take care of your family today. Call Dr. Todd Carter at 812-944-5155 or visit drtoddcarter.com.
Carbon monoxide is an odorless, colorless gas that claims hundreds of lives and makes thousands ill each year without warning. CO can be produced from grills, furnaces, even the fumes in your car. It can build up indoors and poison anyone who breathes it. But keeping your home well ventilated and purchasing carbon monoxide alarms from any hardware or home improvement store can reduce your risk from this invisible danger. This message is funded by the Floyd County Health Department.
You're busy, always on the go, and when your car needs repaired, you need it done right. At Call's Body Shop, you can make an estimate appointment to better serve you. Just call 812-949-5245 and schedule a time that fits your schedule. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and are family-owned and operated. They've been serving Southern Indiana since 1954 at 2801 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany. It's your car, and you have a choice on your repair. Call's Body Shop. Can they fix it? Yes, they can. You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod.
Live in the pregame here from Silver Creek High School on Glycod's coverage of Southern Indiana High School basketball, where the Pirates of Charlestown set to invade here at Silver Creek. And should have a good one for you tonight. It's time for Roadmap to a Win. Roadmap to Win brought to you by Call's Body Shop. They'll make it like new. Give Call's a call if you got out there in that icy stuff this morning and maybe had a little issue. They can take care of you. Well, Coach, let's first look at Charlestown for Roadmap to a Win.
Yeah, number one is get fresh and clean looks. They got to get Anthony Fresh some good looks, and Silver Creek's going to come in and really be keying on him. But you got to get clean looks for the other guys. When he draws so much attention that it should open up the floor for other players. But Silver Creek's length inside makes getting to the rim difficult, so if those other guys can get some clean outside looks and knock those down, that'll help ease up that pressure against Fresh. And then secondly, the guards must rebound. You heard Coach Lynch just say that transition defense is going to be key because both teams are good in transition offense.
Right.
Well, you can't get out and run on offense if you're not rebounding the basketball. Silver Creek has a length advantage in this game, so the guards for Charlestown have to go in and crash the glass and rebound if they want to get out and play in transition.
All right, so those are your roadmap to a win for the Charlestown Pirates. I have to say I love where you went with the fresh and clean looks there. And for the home Dragons.
Well, number one is strength in numbers. This Silver Creek team is very, very deep and good at all positions at multiple spots. Again, going to the transition offense, the more they can get up and down, they can run, they can go to their bench. I think that's a huge advantage for them. So playing to those strength in numbers throughout the game will be huge. And then secondly is choosing wisely. When you have a player like Anthony Fresh that requires that attention for Silver Creek, that means you have to take attention off of other players. So you have to choose what players that you want shooting those open shots because you're going to give some up if you're going to key on Mr. Fresh that much. And so you have to really know your personnel and pick and choose wisely who you want getting those open looks.
All right, so those are your keys for the Silver Creek Dragons. This broadcast is authorized by Silver Creek High School with production rights owned by Glycod. Our aim is to provide the most positive representation for all participating student-athletes, coaches, and game personnel. Thank you so much for watching. Well, I had the chance to talk with Coach Hoffman just a little while ago about game one win against Floyd Central and then this game tonight. So stay tuned in the pregame. You'll hear from Coach Hoffman. We return here on Glycod.
Busy, always on the go. And when your car needs repaired, you need it done right. At Call's Body Shop, you can make an estimate appointment to better serve you. Just call 812-949-5245 and schedule a time that fits your schedule. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and are family owned and operated. They've been serving Southern Indiana since 1954 at 2801 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany. It's your car, and you have a choice on your repair. Call's Body Shop. Can they fix it? Yes, they can.
Parents want to do what's best for their children. Teenagers love a party, and often alcohol is involved at those parties. While some people think that hosting those parties in their homes will keep their kids safe, it's wrong, and it's illegal to allow your teens and their friends to consume alcohol on your property. In fact, it's a felony. Parents who host lose the most. Don't be a party to underage drinking. Funding provided in part by the State of Indiana Division of Mental Health Services. For more information, go to ourplaceservices.org.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. with health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable. They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself. This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do with it.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience, reputation, solutions.
You wouldn't notice or smell radon, yet this dangerous gas is the #1 cause of cancer among non-smokers. 1 in 3 Indiana homes tested show radon above safe levels, and those levels tend to spike during the winter when closed windows prevent heat and radon from escaping. If you live in Floyd County, you can get a free radon test kit while supplies last from the Floyd County Health Department. For more information, contact them at 812-948-4726. A message from the Floyd County Health Department.
With a wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms, Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycon.
Well, Coach Hoffman, as the new season is just kicking off, 1-0, nice win over Floyd Central and a big win over Floyd Central. How do you feel your team came through practice and then went to live action?
Yeah, I think it was a great first game for us. We didn't particularly get off to a good start real well. We were so excited to play. And then once we settled down, things got rolling for us. I think we scored 26 in the second and third quarter both. So that was good to see. It's these guys have played a lot with each other. They're anxious for the season, and it was good to see them get off to a good start.
Almost too much excitement getting to go to live action instead of playing against each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were really excited.
Well, you talked in the preseason about how, just with the depth that your team has, how you can really go at each other in practice. How has that been that way pretty much throughout the leading up to the season?
Yeah, I think that's how you get better, as you push each other in practice. And our guys do a good job of going against each other. We don't do that all the time, so they can get used to playing with each other. But yeah, it makes practice a lot better with the depth we have.
As far as this Charlestown team tonight that you guys are facing up against, obviously they've got some nice pieces. So let's talk about them just a little bit. What sorts of things have you seen as you've scouted for them or thought about them coming into this game?
Well, they're really good. I think they're one of the better teams in 3A. Fresh he's one of the best offensive players in the state, in my opinion. Sometimes you play good defense on him, but his great offense is better. He's a special player, and then they're playing a lot of guys that have experience too. Todd has played since he was a freshman. Oldest played since for a couple of years. They got a couple of good transfers that came in. It's going to strengthen their front line. They're a really good team. If we don't play well, then we'll end up coming on the losing end.
Anything in particular you think you guys are going to have to do well tonight, with their opposition?
Right. I think we got to keep it simple for us. I think we can't worry too much about them. We obviously have a game plan of what we're going to try to do, but I think we're in a position where we got to worry about playing Silver Creek's best basketball first, and then and rebounding well, taking care of the ball, taking good shots, and that stuff, and all that stuff works out in the win-loss column when you do that.
All right, good luck tonight, Coach. Thanks.
All right, man.
And stay tuned for all the high school basketball action tonight on Glycod.
American Bank. Our communities matter. You can support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. With each purchase you make, we will donate 2 cents to your participating school of choice. Filling up your tank, buying groceries? Simply use your check card to show your support. Stop in your local German American Bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank. Member FDIC.
Red Ball is Southern Indiana's recycling choice because we can turn the scrap metal you bring into scrap money. Located in Jeff and Madison.
State Farm helps make renters insurance simple. Our agents are dedicated to understanding your needs to help you choose the right coverage.
Call State Farm agent Teresa Lamb in New Albany today.
With cardiac emergencies happening more often than ever, the Clark County Health Department offers PulsePoint. It's a set of 911 connected apps that empower everyday citizen responders to provide life-saving assistance, as well as locations of nearby AED equipment. If you've been trained in CPR, you can download the app at pulsepoint.org, Google Play, or the App Store. Get the app, save a life. A message from the Clark County Health Department.
You cannot depend on Oliver's parallel parking.
Hey, you got it, man!
But you can always depend on his car starting because he has an Interstate battery. Interstate batteries, outrageously dependable.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
You cannot depend on Beth to choose the best meal to go.
Is that soup? No, thank you.
But you can always depend on her car starting because she has an Interstate battery, outrageously dependable.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Community action of Southern Indiana's Head Start program continues to make a difference in development and school readiness with children from birth to age 5. As a proud community partner, Cassie is more than childcare because they also help families seek success, combat hunger, and afford housing. Visit 201 East 15th Street in Jeff or check out their array of programs at cassie1.org. Community action of Southern Indiana and Head Start. Helping people, changing lives.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on home insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check the neighbors first before buying a house.
What?
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
From Glycod, it's Southern Indiana High School Basketball. Presented by Allstate Insurance agent Packy Page. He puts you in good hands. Tonight's game is brought to you by Red Ball Recycling in Jeffersonville and Madison, Southern Indiana's premier recycling solution. Mack Construction, experience, reputation, solutions. Our place where change is possible. Interstate Batteries, outrageously dependable since 1952. IBEW Local 369, power up your potential. Priority Radiology in New Albany, you have a choice. Community Action of Southern Indiana and Head Start, helping people, changing lives. And by Deering Floor Center, Tommy's Express Car Wash, and the Clark County Health Department. Now courtside for all the action of Southern Indiana high school basketball on Glycod.
It is time for tonight's starting lineups. Tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Interstate Batteries. Get started with Interstate Batteries. They're outrageously dependable. First up for the visiting Charlestown Pirates, Kevin Bowman, number 0, 6'2", senior guard. A.J. Todd next up, 5'11", senior guard. Parker Odell, 6'1", senior guard. Anthony Fresh, a 6'3", senior guard. And Braylon Boyette, a 6'5", junior forward. And then for the home Silver Creek Dragons. For the Dragons, Dane Sprigler, 6 feet, at 6 feet, a senior guard. Kaysen Dager, 6'3", senior guard. Brandon Hunter, a 6'3", junior guard. Brody McLaughlin, a 6'5", junior forward. And Dane Caldwell, a 6'10", senior forward. Well, as the teams continue to, including the introduction of these Dragons, your thoughts, Coach, on both of these teams and what they put on the floor?
Yeah, well, let's start with Silver Creek. Kaysen Dager, his ability to score and get hot and stay hot. Charlestown's going to have to make sure they take him out early and not give him any easy looks. He's got such a quick release. The one that really impresses me the most for Silver Creek, though, and the one that I think makes them go, is Brandon Hunter.
Yep, absolutely.
He just stuffs the stat sheets. He's not going to light it up as far as points, but he's just solid. 10 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, somewhere around there. He just does everything well for the team. So those two guys for Silver Creek are going to be key tonight. And then, like we said, Anthony Fresh, I'm excited to get to see him his senior year.
Yeah.
This rivalry and how much these teams dislike each other, this battle of 403, you wonder how emotions play into it, but you look at a team like Charlestown that is returning 4 senior starters. They've been here, they've done this, They know what to expect, and I can guarantee you they'll be ready to go from the jump.
Absolutely. Let's take a quick look at game notes. Charlestown at Silver Creek. Series record since 1993. Silver Creek 44, Charlestown 14. Dragons have won the last 12, so you know that these Pirates would love to get on the winning track. Tonight's production team, again, I'm Dr. Todd Carter. Coach Andrew Grant's our analyst. Christian Sanchez on our camera for you this evening. And we're ready to tip it off and have live basketball for you here from Southern Indiana, as we've got Boyette and Caldwell ready to tip it up. Back to Dager. Go ahead.
Watch Silver Creek coming out early. They like to run a lot of high post stuff for their bigs to open up the rim.
That's Hunter down in the post, kicks it out. And Caldwell shoots the shot from behind the arc. He's still 0 for the season from that area.
Yeah, it's 6'8", smooth stroke, though. When it starts falling, he's dangerous. See how Silver Creek plays Fresh here. How much attention they give him if they'll send 2. See, they're double-teaming the ball screens with Fresh and now denying him face guard away from the basket.
And fantastic flash to the basket by Bowman.
And that's what you want to get if you're Charlestown, like we talked about, those fresh and clean looks. That's a clean look for a teammate because help was not there because they were face guarding Fresh away from the rim.
That's Sprigler with it. He launches it from deep. That won't fall. There's one of your guards grabbing the rebound there from Odell. A.J. Todd shoots the ball from behind the arc. And again, on the offensive board, Bowman, and then steps on the inline, or we got a foul? Yeah, steps on the inline, or the sideline, excuse me.
Yeah, Coach Hoffman's talking to the team right now saying, hey, 2 threes. Though that start is not what you want. Those are kind of settled threes, not in really any rhythm within the offense. He's going to want them to move the ball. Silver Creek, just having followed them over the last few years, they are playing their best when they're at a high assist rate. You can see that.
Yeah, go.
You can see that pressure against Hunter early out top. They do not want him to be comfortable.
Nope. Dumps it to Sprigler. He's looking. Good ball movement this time.
Yeah, absolutely. Getting a couple reversals there. Ball's changing sides.
Hunter, oh, with the pretty shot and the foul.
He is so dangerous. He just is a calming force for the Silver Creek Dragon team.
Try to show you that replay maybe after the free throw, but the tie is broken with that shot from the free throw line. 3 points for Hunter in the early going.
They want to get Fresh involved early. Again, they're going to send 2 on every ball screen to him. That's going to open up that ball reversal.
Kick out to Odell. Splashes it.
The players around Fresh have to take advantage. So far, Fresh has not scored, and that's what you like to see early on if you're Charlestown.
Good touch pass there, but Sprigler couldn't quite hold on to it. Then A.J. Todd commits the foul.
Charlestown, number 1, A.J. Todd, his first, team second.
Yeah, when Silver Creek gets reversing the basketball and playing inside out, they're very dangerous offensively.
Hunter looking inside, directing some traffic.
Trying to get their mismatch down there, down low, but just can't get the ball in.
Cross court, Dager. Up under, can't get it to go. Followed by Caldwell. Won't fall, but the whistle. This gives us a chance to show you that shot last time that Hunter made on the drive underneath. A little acrobatic move.
This is what I think Hunter does so well. The team came out first couple times, you kind of settled for threes. Coach Hoffman said, hey, we took a couple threes, and then the very next play, he just does what the coach asks. He gets the ball movement, attacks the rim, and just makes the easy play to get him on the board. And that's what his leadership and his job as a point guard he does so well.
Caldwell came into the contest, just off of one game, shooting 86% from the line. Did not hit there. We got some striped shirt saying tuck it in and dress it up. 1 of 2 for Caldwell.
Always some officials that they just get a little more uptight than others when it comes to the making sure they tuck it in. That was always one thing as a coach. You just kind of had to know who your official was for the night.
Fresh. Oh, loses the handle. And I'm going to say out of bounds off Fresh. Thought maybe that was knocked away, but then again it was a little bit below my line of sight from here.
Yeah, it looked like it just kind of slipped out clean, but Silver Creek sending 2 at him every time.
Well, then that will be your choose who beats you. Dager could not get that to go, followed by Sprigler wouldn't fall either. Yep. Dager, we didn't talk about it in the pregame. He's got one of the quickest releases in Southern Indiana. Fresh from on top, and there's a foul.
Yeah, probably was. You could see what Silver Creek, even before that, though, Fresh got the rebound and was looking to push in transition, and they sent 2 to him in the backcourt 60 feet from the basket. They are not going to give him any easy looks. Every time he puts it on the floor, they're going to send that second player.
First foul committed by the Dragons.
Fresh here early on, seeing, so much pressure. It's good to be able to go to the free throw line right now and maybe see a couple go in to settle in a little bit.
Flies the second, gets that to go as well. Now we got one more opportunity here.
Already here in the first 3 minutes, Silver Creek with 2 offensive rebounds. Charlestown have to clean that up and not let them get down into the paint as deep, especially players like Caldwell that can just rise up over you.
Not the easiest way to get 3 points, but an efficient way to get 3 points. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Hunter thought about the 3, drives it against Fresh. Fresh with a big block there.
Absolutely. See what they do here in transition.
A.J. Todd working against Sprigler. And there's a double team. Cross court. Oh, that was a good, nice pass. Oh, travel
that was a good
by Kevin
pass.
Bowman.
Yeah, good ball movement there. That transition defense was really good by Silver Creek after the block from Fresh to be able to get back and get set. So far, Silver Creek has not been able to generate anything in transition.
Dager with the 3 off front iron. Good scramble. McLaughlin follows.
And again, that offensive rebound. Guards for Charlestown have to crack in. They can't leak out.
So one thing I'm noticing, Coach, is Charlestown is playing really sort of 4 out, maybe even 5 at a lot of times.
Yes, absolutely. Well, and you want to do that too whenever you have a team that's face guarding Fresh like this. You keep everyone out on the perimeter. It's going to open up a lot of back cuts.
Gotcha. Bowman couldn't connect there. He came in tonight 2 for 2 from 3. Oh, Dane Sprigler does. Connects, though, and puts the Dragons up. So Charlestown takes a timeout, and we will take a timeout as well. Back with more live from Silver Creek here on Glycott.
I love how you're always thinking ahead.
Well, they don't call me Prepared Pat for nothing.
Guess that makes you forward-thinking Fiona.
Gotta protect your dreams. Life's better when you're under our roof.
And that would be? Relieved Rudy?
Save up to 23% by bundling your home and auto with us.
Contact Agent Mark Stevens in Jeffersonville for a quote today.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
As we get set to return to live action, note that Dane Sprigler came into the night perfect from three-point land, and with that make, continues that. Boyette with the three-pointer won't go. Hunter, tried to leave it for a new player in the game. And that was Lucas Linderman, who checked into the ball game during the break. Linderman fouled.
Yeah, there's 2 back-to-back plays there for Silver Creek that they've gotten transition looks. And I think Coach Lynch taking that timeout, early here in the first quarter, does 2 things. One, he doesn't want the home crowd to get involved here. And then the second thing is they gave up a transition look, and I'm sure he talked about that. He emphasized that so much in the pregame talk that I'm sure he wanted to make sure that they were getting their transition defense down and not getting loose on that.
Linderman makes 1 of 2 and extends the Silver Creek lead to 10-8.
Again here to get Fresh. They send a ball screen. They're going to let him isolate.
Working against Hunter. Shoots the 3 high off the rim. Won't go.
Yeah, tough shot there. I think they wanted to go isolation with him this time instead of bringing the ball screen because he's been bringing 2.
And that was Sprigler again. Missed that time.
You jinxed him.
I jinxed him. Actually, I've just figured out that was his free throws he's 100% on. So, see, I didn't jinx him. Hunter makes the 3, though.
Charlestown's got to get a score here just to kind of stop the momentum.
Yep.
Need to get a good look, nothing forced. Last couple offensive possessions haven't really ran through, had a couple forced shots. 3 players going at Fresh that time.
And then Linderman steps in the passing lane, goes to the other end, gets the bucket, and the foul.
Big-time plays by Linderman coming off of the bench. That's your strength in numbers that the Dragons have, that they can send those guys in off the bench with so much length and athleticism.
So Linderman gets the friendly roll on the home rim and now eyes the free toss.
Silver Creek is completely selling out on Fresh. That last possession, he had 3 players coming after him when he had the basketball.
So I guess the question is, who's going to step up?
Yeah. Yeah, if they're going to do that, you can, the big thing is you got to get somebody middle. When they send that second player, if you can flash somebody to the middle of the floor, that'll open up either that mid-range jumper or somebody back cutting on the weak side.
Caldwell with the block. And that's where that size advantage we talked about in the pregame.
So much length.
Losing the handle there was Whitehead, and on the other end, A.J. Todd couldn't get it to fall.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. Could have helped a lot of momentum there.
And foul.
Yeah, and Silver Creek right now has all the momentum, and it has started on the transition side. They are getting it up and down. They're getting open looks in transition. Charlestown is going to have to get back and stop the ball before it gets in the three-point line.
15-8, our score. And Caldwell who's got 1 point on an earlier free throw make, eyes this one and gets it to fall.
Charlestown, number 11, Cohen Cooley. Substitution, Silver Creek, number 0, Jaron Miles, number 2, Dane Sprickler.
Yeah, and here's where it gets tough because Silver Creek, again, just subbing some more players in, and now that this game's picking up pace a little bit, they can keep guys fresh.
They did not count that. Okay.
No, they
foul. Yeah, foul on as the. Oh no, they did count it. Okay, I was waiting to see. They did put it on the scoreboard. Yeah. I should have waited. I had already counted it.
Yeah. So again, right there, they double team Fresh on the ball screen, but that ball's got to come out and it's got to keep moving.
Fresh dunks at home.
That'll change momentum.
Wow.
I mean, that'll be the thing to get him going here.
And Caldwell, long 2, won't fall. And out of there, and foul going against Whitehead as Kevin Bowman bringing that out. Let's show you that dunk quickly here. And that's one of those where kids that can jump out of the gym, it amazes me sometimes. It's like I didn't think you had any chance to get that close to the rim, and they just extended and dunks it home.
Man, you get a guy like that, an opportunity to go baseline, but I agree. I was not expecting that. I thought it was going to be a lay-in. But what happened on that possession that was good for Charlestown, Fresh came off of a ball screen earlier on the other side of the floor. They double-teamed him. He got the ball out, and they got the ball to him back around on the other side of the floor. So it wasn't anything forced. Nobody was settling for a shot, but they let the ball work through Fresh a couple times. And that's what they're going to have to do with some of these possessions to be a little bit more patient to be able to get him going.
Here comes the double team. That's new in the game is Cooley, number 11. And then a 3 from the corner by Bowman.
Yeah, man.
He's got 5 in this first period.
Charlestown going zone here. Silver Creek, I think, will be fine with running this clock out.
You would expect so.
See if Charlestown stays in it or switches out of it.
Looks like they just switched out of it, yep. Here comes Hunter on the attack, working against Bowman.
Great
finds in the corner. That's Miles. Can't get it to fall, and the buzzer sounds And at the end of one, Silver Creek Dragons 17 and the visiting Charlestown Pirates 13. Come on back. We'll have second quarter action live from Silver Creek on Glycod.
Cardiac emergencies happening more often than ever. The Clark County Health Department offers Pulse Point. It's a set of 911 connected apps that empower everyday citizen responders to provide life-saving assistance, as well as locations of nearby AED equipment. If you've been trained in CPR, you can download the app at pulsepoint.org, Google Play, or the App Store. Get the app, save a life. A message from the Clark County Health Department.
State Farm helps make renter's insurance simple. Our agents are dedicated to understanding your needs to help you choose the right coverage.
Call State Farm agent Teresa Lamb in New Albany today.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod.
As the teams are about to return to the floor to begin the second period of action here in this 17-13 game. We'll take this quick opportunity. Why not show you that dunk one more time, because that was pretty impressive.
Yes, it was.
You got to do it quickly, though, because they're back at it. They got back at it faster than I thought. So we come back, and A.J. Todd driving on the basket.
Personal foul, Silver Creek, number 5, Lucas Lindemann, his first, team first.
Yeah, a couple things to clean up for Charlestown. I mean, really, Silver Creek in the first quarter there, the majority of their points either came out of transition or offensive rebounds. And so for Coach Lynch in that timeout, you're probably just telling your guys, hey, let's box out. Let's get back on defense. We do those two things, and we probably have the lead right now.
That foul was against Linderman, as both made by A.J. Todd. A.J. Todd, as a senior, came out for football at Charlestown this year. Had a nice, played well as a running back for the Pirates. McLaughlin inside, gets to the front of the dish and gets it home.
Yeah, great patience right there on the step through.
Cross court, Odell shoots the three, left-handed, it wouldn't fall. Dager.
Much better job setting there.
Yep.
Didn't let the ball get inside the three-point line in transition. Now you can set your defense.
Lindemann. Good shot with Pirate in his grill.
Yeah, so dangerous on the roll because of guys like Dager and Sprigler that can come off that ball screen and shoot it. It's easy to forget about the roll man.
Bowman with a nice move there.
Yeah, great up and under, athletic finish.
Bowman with 7, and then comes up empty. Fresh, little Euro step, lays it home.
Timeout, Silver Creek.
And Silver Creek takes a timeout. So we will do the same, back with more second quarter action here on Glycod.
Red Ball is Southern Indiana's recycling choice, because we can turn the scrap metal you bring into scrap money. Located in Jeff and Madison.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod.
Back as we return here, 21-19 our score, and Coach, coming out of that break, Charlestown really they just turned it up a little bit, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Well, they started getting out in transition. So
right.
Again, that's playing a big part of it. I'm always impressed with players like Anthony Fresh and some of the other great ones that have come out of our area. Their ability in tight spaces like that Euro step he just made, to be able to fit through there and squeeze through there and find those angles around the rim.
Well, and that's the thing, to find that angle, but also know where the rim is and where you're going to try to get the ball, rather than, the guys that they've seen that move, they try that move, but then the ball finds the bottom of the rim.
Yeah, look, if it was me, I'd be running 5 people over and finding the bottom of the rim. I'm not squeezing through anything.
Oh, trying to get the ball up for Caldwell, who thought he was fouled, but the ball falls harmlessly out of bounds and to the Pirates.
Yeah, Charlestown now with the chance to come back and tie or take the lead here. It seems like every time that you think Silver Creek's got a chance to run away with it, they don't.
Fresh just couldn't find it from there. It's a rebound after the tip out. Bowman, long three, off the front iron, won't go.
Looks good from here.
Bowman with a little bit of shoe game going on, 2 different colors. Just as a note, working against Hunter, or Hunter working against him, and Bowman, you're going to say his feet just weren't fast enough in those shoes.
I'm not so sure about that one. Coach, did you ask that? I know that was a question you had. We had on the pregame was the best shoe game.
Yeah, that's right.
I forget if the players mentioned him.
I don't remember. I don't recall. And another foul comes very quickly there. So Bowman with that one. That's his second.
Yeah, you can't compound one with the other.
Nope. Especially as you go to half, you may want to have one of those fouls to give or something like that. Hunter inside, blocked by Fresh.
Well, a couple blocks by Fresh now. Again, a chance to tie or take the lead.
Gave it up to Boyette. And Bowman couldn't get that one to fall. Get back to Todd.
Yeah, if you're Fresh, you just got to continue to keep moving as you're face guarded. Back cuts, opportunities will be there. If anything, it'll draw attention and open up opportunities for teammates.
Oh, A.J. Todd just got himself tied up.
Great hustle.
Good hustle by Dane Sprigler. Caldwell tries a spin move and loses it out of bounds. Oh, they're going to say it's off a black jersey.
Yeah, just got a little ahead of himself there, a little sped up, but fantastic effort by Sprigler right there.
Timeout, Charlestown, full timeout.
And timeout by Charlestown, so we'll take this opportunity to take a brief timeout as well. Back with more here on Glycod.
Drug use in adolescence or early adulthood can have a serious impact on a teen's life. Teenagers who use marijuana are more likely to have lower grades, even drop out of school. They may also suffer from impaired driving, higher levels of anxiety, and depression. We all want to see the youth in our community succeed. Regardless of your stance on marijuana, we can all agree that it's not right for teens. Paid for by Drug Free Communities and Our Place.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
As we return live here to Silver Creek High School, where the Dragons lead the Pirates 21-19 in the second period. I'm Dr. Todd Carter. Alongside me, Andrew Grants, Christian Sanchez running our camera for us this evening here at Silver Creek. In our Southern Indiana High School basketball debut of the 25-26 season. Have a lot of basketball games for you on Glycod.
Some great ones. Fantastic. I mean, start the game this year with this, and then...
Absolutely. Hunter just couldn't get it to fall. Ends up with his own rebound. Steps back, shoots the three, off iron. Gets his own rebound again. Led the team a couple of years ago in rebounds. And working on that now. McLaughlin hits the deck. Couldn't get it to go. And then Whitehead gets it to go home.
You just can't give a team as good as Silver Creek 4 shots at the basket in one possession.
Whitehead's first points of the contest. Todd, he triggers the three quickly. Wouldn't go. Out of bounds. They're going to say Boyette was the last to touch it. McLaughlin heads to the sideline. Sprigler comes into the ball game.
See how Charlestown answers here. They've had a few possessions where they've had opportunities to tie it, and just haven't been able to get the ball to go down. But can't let Silver Creek open up the game here at this point.
Good defense from the Pirates. this go round as Hunter just backs it to the corner and resets.
I thought he was
he did pull the trigger off front iron.
Man, that's 4 offensive rebounds in the last 2 possessions.
And then Hunter can't get it to fall. A.J. Todd comes down with it, comes to the other end. And he's a load, can't get it to go. Taken out of there by Boyette.
Yeah, Charlestown's been fortunate here to give up a lot of extra shots.
In the corner, Odell. Oh, halfway down, but popped back out.
Man, back-to-back shots, just down and in the rim.
Kick out, Sprigler, left side, won't fall, and then a push. And Caldwell fouled. No, Caldwell commits the foul. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to say he pushed him
He
in the
was
back.
the pusher-offer.
Yeah.
His second.
See if Charlestown can get any rhythm here. They look a little tired to me. I think Silver Creek's physicality.
Physicality and depth, both,
yes,
right?
Yeah, wearing Charlestown down a little bit. Charlestown just doesn't have that same pep right now and ball movement to what they're doing.
Boyette to Todd. Todd shoots the 3 off front iron and then out of bounds off Boyette. He was lobbying for it, though.
Yeah. I was going to say that the timeout earlier that Coach Lynch took, too, when you have a player like Anthony Fresh that needs to be in the game a lot and draws a lot of attention, but when has to be moving constantly because he's being face guarded, sometimes as a coach you just have to take those timeouts just to give your team an opportunity to rest and kind of spread them out throughout the game a little bit more than what you want to. Then on the flip side, you've got a Silver Creek team that doesn't have to do that because of their depth.
And whistle comes away from the ball. And that's offensive foul against Dane Sprigler. I didn't see who he did foul. I just heard the whistle, and I didn't see anybody around Sprigler by the time the whistle blew.
No, he was over here on the weak side away from the ball. Must have been a moving screen, but I
would guess that something like that. Cooley, number 11, checked in the game for Fresh. Bowman, spin, up, off the glass, gets it to go.
Good move and finish there.
Bowman with 9, leading the Pirates at this point. McLaughlin off front iron, and then the ball pops off the hands of Boyette. Got to squeeze that orange with their pumpkin, I guess, would be the both hands.
I mean, that is 5 offensive rebounds that Silver Creek's been able to get just in the last couple minutes. So Charlestown can really kind of take the lid off the basket if they could rebound the basketball and get out and transition a little bit more.
Dager, who's been actually relatively quiet tonight, but of course Silver Creek with so many weapons.
Yeah, he he's dangerous though. Once he sees one go in, he can start hitting a lot in a hurry. How many times have we seen that?
Dager trying to find Linderman, who just couldn't corral it. Little bit hard for the big fella.
Yeah, really so far, Fresh and Dager haven't been quite the keys we thought they might be. It's been more of the supporting cast.
And that triple team comes again. Fresh had it knocked out of his hands.
That was absolutely a foul.
Lindemann inside, gets that one to go.
Silver Creek's gotten a couple easy baskets off of Dager coming off the ball screen because he requires so much attention, and Linderman just being great at rolling to the rim and keeping the ball high on the finish.
Linderman leading the Dragons in scoring thus far. Odell and dribbled it on the inline.
Yeah, Odell hasn't quite been able to find that rhythm. You could tell that Silver Creek's really keen on taking away not just Fresh, but then Odell was that second where we said you got to choose wisely.
Sprigler inside, gets it to go, and the harm.
Big and one right there.
For the and one, personal foul, Charlestown, number 11, Cohen Cooley, his first.
As you heard, Cooley whistled for the foul.
You know, we talk so much about Dager and the threat that he is, and Sprigler is one heck of a basketball player that, you know, he can get overshadowed sometimes because of a Dager and a Caldwell that kind of jump out when you first see him. But, man, he has been Mr. Steady.
He's kind of he can do a little bit of everything really well.
Yes, diving on the floor like he did earlier for that loose ball, knocking down open shots.
Oh, nice look for Fresh, just couldn't connect. Odell drives, gets it up, and then the foul comes. That one going against Lindemann.
Number 5, Lucas Lindemann, his second, team fourth. At the line shooting 2, Parker Odell.
So Lindemann with his second foul on the contest sends Odell to the line. I was going to say hard off back iron. It took I thought it might take a friendly bounce there.
He's got to just see one go in here. He's a heck of a player and big part of this Pirate team, and it's kind of been a little lid on the rim for him here early. There we go.
Gets that one to go, and so Odell with 4.
Silver Creek will want to get the last shot here.
Spin move from Hunter. Steps through, gets it to go.
Great pump fake up and under right there.
And with the heave at the buzzer, that sends us to halftime. At the half, Silver Creek 30, Charlestown 22. Come on back for the halftime show here on Glycod.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
You're struggling with something in school. Sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do with it.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
Carbon monoxide is an odorless, colorless gas that claims hundreds of lives and makes thousands ill each year without warning. CO can be produced from grills, furnaces, even the fumes in your car. It can build up indoors and poison anyone who breathes it. But keeping your home well ventilated and purchasing carbon monoxide alarms from any hardware or home improvement store can reduce your risk from this invisible danger. This message is funded by the Floyd County Health Department.
I'm your overly competitive brother. I'm ready for a rematch. Game on. Foul.
What are you going to tell me again?
Foul.
Yeah.
Foul, bro.
Okay, take a free shot. Go ahead, knock
You're
yourself
about to get served. Seriously? Get Allstate. Save money and be protected from mayhem. Like me. Love you, Mom.
Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
You're busy, always on the go, and when your car needs repaired, you need it done right. At Call's Body Shop, you can make an estimate appointment to better serve you. Just call 812-949-5245 and schedule a time that fits your schedule. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and are family-owned and operated. They've been serving Southern Indiana since 1954 at 2801 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany. It's your car, and you have a choice on your repair. Call's Body Shop. Can they fix it? Yes, they can.
When young people need a place to go and someone to help, there's always a safe place nearby. Clark County Youth Shelter and Family Services, a local nonprofit organization, designates businesses and organizations throughout Clark and Floyd counties as safe places, which offer immediate help and safety to area youth who are experiencing crises. For more information on these safe places and a list of locations, visit ccysfs.org. This is a message from the Clark County Youth Shelter.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A proud community supporter, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com. Celebrating 20 years of serving our community of athletes. Priority Radiology. You have a choice.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Priority Radiology, offering full-service outpatient imaging services from their clinic at 807 Northgate Boulevard in New Albany. To schedule an appointment, visit PriorityRadiology.com.
As we return to halftime here at Silver Creek High School and need to take care of a piece of business I missed, tonight's broadcast would not be possible without the support of our corporate partners. Please let them know how much we appreciate their commitment to providing free-for-watch high school athletics on Glycod. And also, this is a good chance for me to say thank you to Mac Construction sponsoring tonight's scoreboard. Tonight's scoreboard presented by Mac Construction, Experience, Reputation, Solutions. And we've got a couple of scores trickling in. Unfortunately, lots of postponements tonight due to the local weather. One I'm putting up for you right now. Jeff trailing Borden on the girls' side by 3, hosting Borden, and just trailing them by 3. That Borden team quite good. So yes, that's an accomplishment. So that's good for them. So 30-22 our score here. Let's just real briefly take just like 1 minute, talk about what we saw in the first half.
Yeah, the big thing that stands out to me is that right now Silver Creek has double-figure offensive rebounds in just one half. That's going to have to get cleaned up at halftime. They've been doing a great job of keeping Anthony Fresh out of this game for the most part. They're sending 2, sometimes 3 people at him when he puts the ball on the floor. Guys like Parker Odell, if they can get a couple shots to fall and just get a little bit more involved off of the ball, maybe look for some back cut opportunities, that'll help free up the floor a little bit, especially getting that much attention, sending 3 players to 1. They're going to have to look for some backside cuts and opportunities there to just score a little bit more than 22. I'm sure Coach Lynch would like to see that a little bit higher up in the 30s offensively. Defensively, not terrible by Charlestown. Again, just transition defense maybe get cleaned up a little bit, but especially on the offensive glass.
All right. Well, that's just a quick thought about it. Let's go ahead and take another break. When we come back, we'll get you your German American Bank halftime statistics and more, and certainly the second half, which is upcoming, live here on Glycod.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A proud community supporter, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com. Celebrating 20 years of serving our community of athletes. Priority Radiology. You have a choice.
I love how you're always thinking ahead.
Well, they don't call me Prepared Pat for nothing.
Guess that makes you forward-thinking Fiona.
Gotta protect your dreams. Life's better when you're under our roof.
And that would be? Relieved Rudy?
Save up to 23% by bundling your home and auto with us.
Contact Agent Mark Stevens in Jeffersonville for a quote today.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
Whether you're a new or long-time patient, you know that when you call Dr. Todd Carter, you'll be treated like family. For over 25 years, Dr. Carter's been providing quality dentistry for patients throughout southern Indiana, from regular dental exams and cleaning to restorative and cosmetic procedures. Let their dedicated and established team take care of your family today. Call Dr. Todd Carter at 812-944-5155 or visit drtoddcarter.com.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
Parents want to do what's best for their children. Teenagers love a party, and often alcohol is involved at those parties. While some people think that hosting those parties in their homes will keep their kids safe, it's wrong, and it's illegal to allow your teens and their friends to consume alcohol on your property. In fact, it's a felony. Parents who host lose the most. Don't be a party to underage drinking. Funding provided in part by the State of Indiana Division of Mental Health Services. For more information, go to ourplaceservices.org.
State Farm helps make renters insurance simple. Our agents are dedicated to understanding your needs to help you choose the right coverage.
Call State Farm agent Teresa Lamb in New Albany today.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
Tonight's halftime stats are brought to you by German American Bank. German American Bank, support your community school with a German American school spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for more information. German American Bank. And the scoring leaders, Charlestown, Kevin Bowman leads the way for the Pirates with 9. Anthony Fresh has 7. Parker Odell has 4. A.J. Todd with a pair. Lucas Lindemann leads the way for the Dragons. I don't know. Sorry, I had a little moment there. Leads the way for the Dragons with 7. Dane Sprigler and Brandon Hunter with 6 apiece. 4 for Brody McLaughlin. Donovan Whitehead has 2. Dane Caldwell has 2. Also for the Dragons. And so, Coach, you put yourself in both locker rooms here with about 1 minute and 16 seconds left. Your thoughts on what you might tell your teams to be doing here in the second half?
Yeah, for Silver Creek, I think Coach Hoffman has to be pretty pleased with what he saw as far as taking away Fresh but then also the backside guys taking away any easy baskets. Once you go and double team him, Charlestown needs to move the ball a little bit quicker maybe, get the reversal to get the defense for Silver Creek scrambling a little bit. The other thing I'd say for Silver Creek, we were just talking about it a second ago, Sprigler and Dager require so much attention off of ball screens, and that's allowed Linderman to be able to be their leading scorer right now. So the way Charlestown's guarding that and coming out and kind of hard hedging Sprigler and Dager, I would just continue to work high ball screens, clearing out that backside. So, you got 6'9" and 6'8" that you can throw the ball up to on the roll. Just keep looking for those opportunities.
Absolutely.
For Charlestown, again, just cleaning up the glass. They got to make sure they get that cleaned up. I think for Fresh, it's got to be a matter of maybe getting some movement off the ball. A lot of the screens that they're setting for him right now are a lot of down screens where he's starting low and coming high. Maybe flipping that and reversing that and bringing him up high, looking for some back screen opportunities. Maybe that'll help free him up a little bit.
All right. Want to thank, again, Mac Construction for their sponsorship of our scoreboard ticker this basketball season. Mac Construction, experience, reputation, solutions. And as we get set here for the third quarter to begin.
To me, the first 3 minutes here are going to be key for both teams to kind of establish how the rest of this game may go.
And, feet inside for Caldwell. He couldn't get the alley-oop to go, but manages to follow and get his 4th point on that putback.
Yeah, you just can't let somebody come off of that back screen unchecked. He needed to feel a body before he ever had an opportunity to jump. Great help and recover there out of the double team.
Bowman flies it, just doesn't get the roll off front iron. Caldwell cleans it up,
Charlestown
and then brings it up. Kicks it, McLaughlin. Back down underneath to Hunter. And a quick timeout by Charlestown, so we will take a brief timeout as well, as Coach Lynch wants to talk about it here in this early 3rd quarter on Glycod.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod.
So Charlestown head coach Matt Lynch forced to take an early timeout as 4 quick points by the home Dragons in this 3rd quarter.
Well, where Charlestown's getting frustrated, and what Silver Creek is doing a good job of, is when they send that second player to Fresh and he throws out of the double team. Just even on the last play, Dager did a great job of playing 2. He's got 2 guys that he has to defend over on that side of the court, and he does a great job at stunning at the ball and getting back to his man to allow his teammate to recover.
And the ball stolen away from Bowman, finding Sprigler. Fresh challenges, but Sprigler lays it up and in.
Smooth up and under there. So a lot of credit goes to Silver Creek there on the defensive end. Again, just as the help side defense is just active off the ball.
And then Fresh drawing defenders but can't connect with Odell.
Yeah, for Charlestown right now, just got to weather this storm. Just weather this storm these first couple minutes. Just a little out of sorts and frustrated. Haven't been able to get a good offensive rhythm going yet.
Went from that 8-point halftime score quickly out to 14.
Yeah, starts with the defensive end. Just even though offensively can't get it going.
Dager, that quick release, couldn't get it to go, but Todd couldn't quite squeeze the pumpkin, and Hunter ends up with it.
And now Silver Creek just kind of controlling the tempo, controlling the pace. For Charlestown just staying locked in.
Dager fouled.
Personal foul, Charlestown, number 3, Parker Odell, his second.
So Odell whistled for his first. And Dager.
Yeah, Dager's came out here been.
And I don't have him with any made free throws yet on the season. He knocks that one home.
Yeah, he started this second half here just a little more aggressive.
Well, he did not score in the first half by my very unofficial scoring.
Yeah, and that's just what's so. We talk about the depth of this Silver Creek team. To have a player like Kason Dager not score in the first half, most teams you would think would be losing.
They lead by 8.
Yeah, and they lead by 8.
Right. Fresh working against McLaughlin. Steps back, puts it up, can't get it to fall.
Another good defensive possession there, forcing a tough 2.
Caldwell looks to drive, got a spin move look there that wouldn't fall on the hook. Fresh.
Good transition defense there. Yeah, just got to keep the ball moving.
Little to Todd. Todd gets that one.
Now they just got to get some stops to get back into this thing. Maybe find a little rhythm here.
And then on the other end, the three won't go. Fresh, trying to get it, but taken away by McLaughlin.
And you got guards leaking out.
Sprigler. Now Fresh.
Now you got to attack. You got numbers.
Bowman. Off the glass, wouldn't fall, and Hunter ends up with it.
Yeah, gave up another offensive rebound. You had two guards for Charlestown kind of leaking out, ready to run in transition, but they did not secure the basketball yet. Those guards got to get down there and crack down and rebound.
Sprigler misses, quickly out to Fresh. Steps it up, expected contact, and it didn't come. Ball off the side of the rim. McLaughlin fouled by A.J. Todd.
Personal foul, Charlestown, number 1, A.J. Todd, his second, team second, at the line shooting 2.
Right now, I think the Dragons just look a little more fresh than necessarily the Pirates do. Charlestown has not been able to go to that bench quite as much, and Silver Creek just keeps rotating them in, and they just have wearing them down.
Off front iron.
Substitution, Silver Creek, number 5, Lucas Linderman.
So Fresh comes out of the game. Cooley and Marcus Carter, come into the game for the Pirates.
Number 11, Colin Cooley.
For Charlestown, it's just a matter of just chipping away at this lead.
McLaughlin.
Silver Creek coming out in a 1-2-2 now.
Odell drives baseline. Kicks it back out as A.J. Todd fouled.
Personal foul, Silver Creek.
Going to go against Dager.
His
first, team first of the quarter. Odell eyes the three. Halfway down, couldn't get it to go, and then Carter just couldn't corral it.
Yeah, Odell just a very good, last year, a 42% three-point shooter. And he's had a couple like that tonight. Just kind
they
of
were halfway down and popped back out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fresh got himself a quick breather. Going mismatch here down low.
McLaughlin. In traffic. Tough shot.
Yeah, I like McLaughlin's game down on the block. Very skilled. Physical player down there.
A.J. Todd shoots a three, won't fall. Hard off the iron. McLaughlin with it. Loses the handle.
Yeah, Hunter just being patient, understanding that they have control of the game.
Right off McLaughlin's noggin there. Ahead, Odell lays it up and in.
Yeah, that's the basketball IQ stuff we talk about with Hunter that's just impresses me is, he had the open look, but he understands kind of who's controlling the game, the tempo that it's going, and was very patient and just fortunate that the ball came off the hands there, but they had an opportunity for an easy lay-in. There's that pick and roll we talked about.
And Lindemann jams it home. Yeah. So Linderman with his 9th point in emphatic style.
Yeah, Linderman's just having a huge game. They're sending 2 at Dager every time he comes off that ball screen.
So Silver Creek, Linderman with the foul. That's the one thing he has not done so well. Had 4 points, 4 boards in that game against Floyd Central, and 9 thus far in tonight's contest.
So where you have to pick your battle, and what's so difficult with Silver Creek is, if you get caught in the screen on Dager, we've talked about his quick release, and Sprigler too, either one of those.
Yeah.
You got to send that second guy on the ball screen to him. Then you got 6'9" rolling to the basket, so maybe you get your weak side guys helping, but now you got Sprigler, Dager, or Hunter on the other side.
And whistle comes off the miss. Dylan French collected it, and he was fouled.
Silver Creek, number 5.
And Linderman with his 4th.
Team third, at the line shooting 2.
Caldwell will come back in here.
Yeah. So Linderman is going to have to check out. French can't get the first to fall. Dylan French in that first game against Jennings County had 4 boards, no points. So his scoring line is all zeros thus far. See if he can get on the positive side here. And that one didn't go either. Fresh skying, tried to get the board, couldn't do it. He was working against Caldwell there, who just checked into the game.
Looks like Charlestown going zone now. Going to just try to change up rhythm here. A little bit of a matchup, a little switch between a 2-3 and a 3-2.
McLaughlin inside, gets the bucket and the harm.
He has just been big this game. When he gets inside and has that opportunity to go left, he is tough.
Charlestown, number 14, Dylan French, his 2nd.
French whistled for the foul on that. And McLaughlin had 8 in that contest against Floyd Central. He's got that now. Chance to improve upon that. And it wouldn't fall, but the offensive board. Caldwell fouled by French.
Yeah, again, that offensive glass has been so good for Silver Creek on the boards.
Dylan French, his 3rd personal foul. Team 4, at the line shooting 2, Dane Caldwell.
Oh, rims out for Caldwell.
Yeah, the key, and so hard, but the key with guys like a Caldwell, Linderman that are just long and athletic like that, you've got to get into their lower body on that box out, and you have to do it soon. You can't beat them at the rim. You got to meet them outside the paint.
Caldwell comes up empty at the stripe. Fresh collects, and offensive foul.
Personal foul, Charlestown, number 10, Anthony Fresh, his 2nd personal foul.
Yeah, that was a tough one. I thought maybe the defender was sliding a little bit, but.
And that defender was Donovan Whitehead. He went down hard.
Yeah. Charlestown coming out zone again here. Offensive foul there.
Offensive foul, yep.
Dager got him on a moving screen, I believe.
Personal foul, Silver Creek, number 3, Kason Dager.
So that was the
2nd personal.
5th foul there just a few moments ago on the Pirates. So Silver Creek will be in the bonus here on out, and next foul by Silver Creek will put the Pirates in the bonus for the rest of the quarter. Fresh gave it up to Bowman in the corner. That's Carter. Can't get it to fall. Hunter secures. I like how he collected that up with 2 hands. McLaughlin.
He was going for it.
And then the whistle comes at the end there. Don't know if we can get enough of a replay to.
Charlestown, number 14, Dylan French.
Dylan French whistled for that.
At the line, shooting 2, Brody McLaughlin.
So Brody McLaughlin.
I didn't know if McLaughlin could quite get there, but he had that thing cocked back like he was going to.
He sure was looking like it. Off iron, though. Can't get the free toss to fall.
Charlestown, number 24, Braylon Boyette.
Yeah, Charlestown's just got to get a little bit of offensive rhythm here. Some ball reversals. We get some cutters through the paint. They just have not been able to find this rhythm. Held to 6 points here so far this quarter.
McLaughlin, 1 of 2. Quickly ahead to Odell.
I've always thought that Coach Hoffman's teams, when you think about him, you think of high-efficiency offensive teams.
And down low, that was Boyette with the bucket.
Those are the easy
his first
looks.
of the night.
Those are the easy looks they need to get more of from that ball reversal. But you always think of Coach Hoffman, coach teams, as just being, patient offensively. They run their stuff well, high efficiency. But, man, he does not get enough credit defensively. His teams are always just physical and tough.
Well, and they scramble for everything, and if it's the choice to do so, they just defend you so hard.
They do, and they don't get out and really pressure you like crazy or anything.
Right. But in the half court.
Yes, it's not attention grabbing. It's just kind of, man, when you put the ball on the floor, they just collapse and they hit you and they bump cutters hard.
Hunter trying to get downhill and does. He's got 10 on the contest, unofficially, of course. Fresh gives it up to Odell. Odell, long three, won't quite fall. So at the end of 3, our score, Silver Creek 48, Charlestown 30. Let's come on back for the fourth quarter upcoming here on Glycod.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A proud community supporter, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com, celebrating 20 years of serving our community of athletes. Priority Radiology. You have a choice.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
Whether you're a new or long-time patient, you know that when you call Dr. Todd Carter, you'll be treated like family. For over 25 years, Dr. Carter's been providing quality dentistry for patients throughout southern Indiana, from regular dental exams and cleaning to restorative and cosmetic procedures. Let their dedicated and established team take care of your family today. Call Dr. Todd Carter at 812-944-5155 or visit drtoddcarter.com. You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
An 18-point lead for the home Dragons of Silver Creek. And Charlestown will get the ball first in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, see what they run here, try to maybe get some rhythm going.
At the end of the quarter there, noted that Anthony Fresh being tended to. A cramp, we think. A.J. Todd buries the three.
A couple stops here for Charlestown, and you can get this down close to 10 in the fourth quarter. You never know. They just got to get some stops.
In the corner, Sprigler makes his man miss. Can't get the three to fall, though. Boyette cleans it up.
There's one stop. Now just got to work it, get a good basket here.
Oh, A.J. Todd just trying to flip it underhand, and I think McLaughlin got a hand on it.
I've been impressed with McLaughlin tonight. He's just physical down low, solid defender, kind of all over the place. He's had a great game. Oh, there's your slip.
Fresh, that was partially blocked. McLaughlin got a piece of it, I think. Caldwell, and it's going to be a goaltend.
Basket good.
Yeah, on that last out-of-bounds play, he had an opportunity for a couple of the screeners. Again, Fresh was requiring so much attention. You had a couple screeners that could have looked to slip to the rim there. By the way, I think that was goaltending on Fresh's head. I think his head hit the rim.
His head hit the rim, yeah. A.J. Todd, he gets another three.
Got a couple going here.
All of a sudden, he leads the Pirates with 12. And Hunter with the drive and the score.
That's what makes him so good, and what I was impressed with when I watched him play last year was moments like that. You have a Charlestown player hit a couple shots, and just the poise of Hunter to just run the show, get the basket that you need, and just kind of calm the team down. He's just been that calming presence for them.
And nails the free toss as well. Hunter with an unofficial 13 in the contest. Ball knocked away from Todd by Dager. Out of bounds off Dager.
Looks like Coach Hoffman's going a little bit bigger here. 2 6'9" guys in. It's a little bit of length.
Lindemann playing with those fouls, though.
Yep, yeah, he only has one here, so has to be somewhat careful.
In the corner, Carter, and he traveled. Kevin Bowman will check back in.
See if they look to get that weak side ball screen here. Here we go. Linderman, they're going to set that ball screen for Dager. There's that roll again.
Lindemann can't get that one to go, but that's where having the other big guy in there, cleaning up those boards. Got 2 just on this possession. Gets it up on the rim. Gets it to go.
Just so hard to keep 2 6'9" guys with so much length off the glass.
Yep. Drive by Fresh. Oh, gets the bucket and the harm.
Fresh, personal foul, Silver Creek, number 14, Brody McLaughlin, his first.
Yeah, and really right now, line up in. You can tell Coach Hoffman, I think offensively, said, hey, we're going to slow it down. We're going to execute our stuff. Got a little bit more length, a little bit more size on the floor. Going right back to the ball screen here. Man, what a luxury it is to run a 6'9" to 6'9" ball screen in high school basketball.
Right, yeah. Dager rips that ball free. He was calling for it for the 3. Hunter slows it down.
Again, just good patience, understanding time and score.
McLaughlin eyeing the defense, trying to work against Todd. Picks up his dribble and ends up just going around.
A lot of players,
Todd.
a lot of younger players like to play off 1 foot. McLaughlin does such a good job of playing off 2. Playing off 2 feet right there allows him big time here.
And the dunk by Lindemann. Timeout for Charlestown. So with that timeout, we will take a brief break as well. Back with more fourth quarter action here on Glycod.
Folks, Mike Kennedy for HKC Roofing. HKC installs the most effective gutter guard on the market at half the cost of the national brands. We guarantee it. Call today for an additional 20% off.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
As we return, it's time to tell you if you own a business and would like to find out more about corporate partnerships on Glycod and our growing free-to-watch high school athletics platform, please drop us a note at moreinfo@glycod.com. And let's see if we've got time to briefly show you that leak out and a dunk there by Lindemann.
How many times at these big rivalry games like this that you see somebody come in off the bench like a Linderman and just be the difference maker, and that's exactly what he's been tonight for these Dragons.
Absolutely. (59-39), out to 20 points. And Fresh with a lovely bucket there. And a push. I think that's going to go against Todd. It is.
Number 1, A.J. Todd, his 3rd personal foul. Team second at the line, shooting 2, Dane Caldwell.
So that sends Caldwell to the line. And
they're going to say on the floor? The referees were meeting there. Now they're going to change to the floor.
Out of bounds.
Yeah, they're going to say it was on the floor. Hunter looks to find Caldwell. Does. Caldwell just couldn't quite get the handle and get himself up. They were thinking against Boyette that was a mismatch, and Boyette ends up getting whistled for the foul.
Personal foul, Charlestown, number 24, Braylon Boyette. His third personal
Well,
foul.
he'll go to the free throw line either way,
Yeah,
right?
that's right. Yeah, it just took a little bit longer.
Exactly.
You know, that was Boyette's third foul committed. Also 3 on Charlestown this
14, Brody McLaughlin.
quarter. Dager checks out. McLaughlin checks in. Caldwell makes both. Takes it back up to 20.
Yeah, Coach Hoffman staying with that bigger lineup. I'm sure to be able to match with Fresh and send some length at him.
Odell gets the whistle. Couldn't get the roll, though.
Yeah, good pump fake there by Odell. He just kind of, I mean, even that was a good move and good shot, and he's just kind of shaking his head in frustration. Just can't get anything.
Can't get him to go down, can he?
No, he's gotten some good looks. He's a great player. Just on the free throw, just not his night.
He shook his head and then kind of gave Coach Lynch a, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Unfortunately, sometimes as a player, you just have those nights. You just got to shake them off and move on to the next game and understand you've put in the work to this point and just trust it.
Got a little conference going on in front of the scorer's bench. Kason Dager was trying to check in, and ball, I think, had already been handed to Odell.
Man.
That one wouldn't go either. And then Boyette ends up knocking it out of bounds.
Number 3, Kason Dager. Timeout, Silver Creek. 30-second timeout.
Silver Creek takes the timeout. It's a brief one, but we'll go ahead and get our second break in. We'll be back with more here in the fourth quarter on Glycod.
Motor vehicle safety is important for everyone, especially young children. Having the proper child restraint systems in place, particularly for children under 4 or weighing less than 40 pounds, will keep a child safe and comfortable when traveling in the car. The Clark County Health Department provides free inspections to ensure proper installation of any car seat. To make an appointment, phone 812-282-7521. A message from the Clark County Health Department funded by Health First Indiana. You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod.
.410 remains in the contest here. 20 points, the lead for the Silver Creek Dragons. And Dager now in the game.
Another high pick and roll down to Linderman.
Linderman.
He's feeling it tonight.
Yep, nice spin move there by Linderman. Got 11. And then Bowman on the other end.
Yeah, you can see
that.
that.
Nice night with 11.
Yeah, Hunter was kind of racing it up a little bit, and the coaches were all kind of like, hey, just slow it down a little bit. Be patient. Take your time here.
No shot clock in high school basketball yet, so Sprigler can't get the 3 to go. Fresh skies for the board. Your thoughts on a shot clock in high school basketball?
Oh.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's exactly where I am.
Yeah. There's times it's needed, but, I mean, just.
Boyette trying to burrow his way through, and ball's just not wanting to fall for the Pirates.
I think with class basketball, you can make a case for it.
Yeah.
I think if it was still kind of no class and you had your small 1As having to beat 4As to win a state championship, then no, you can't have it.
You can't have it, right?
Yeah.
Driving there with Sprigler, and he just pulls it right back out.
Depends on who I'm coaching. When I was coaching at Providence, I didn't want a shot clock.
Sure.
Yeah. We were going to run that thing down as much as we could. At Jeff, I wanted a shot clock.
Wanted the ball back.
Yeah, so it just depends on when you asked me.
Right. Whistle comes, wholesale changes. Lindemann and Sprigler go back to the bench for the Dragons. In the ball game are Lockhart and Carter, French and Cooley, and Hammond. So whole new lineup in for the Pirates. McLaughlin trying to find Caldwell, but knocked out of bounds.
I've been very excited this year to get to watch Silver Creek play just because I knew they were excited about what they had coming back. And this team is just, they're even deeper than what I had realized.
Well, it's one of those things. I know Coach was really happy about McLaughlin being back, and then it was high on Lindemann kind of in the preseason, with among others.
Yeah, great ball.
And that was Whitehead. Whitehead was another one he talked about. So it's one of those things. He knew he had lots of pieces.
Well, the thing that's impressive with him with that many pieces is everyone seems to understand and buy into their role, and that's the key to it. Is
right.
You don't have anybody try to do anything they're not capable of or try to play outside of themselves, and they can continue to do that throughout this year. The sky's the limit for this group.
As Dragons waiting to, if they get an opportunity, kind of emptying the bench here. Got 5 guys ready to check in. I know Miles, Oliver, Wren. There were 3 of them. Don't see the other numbers. We'll get it, and we've got a timeout by Silver Creek, really just to get the substitutions in. So we will keep it right here with a minute left. Silver Creek showing you the Silver Creek student section, a packed house over there. They got a little synchronous learning today, and out for this evening.
You always wonder, too, how that affects some of your kids, you get out of rhythm a little bit. You're not in school. It does change. It changes the routine up a little bit.
McCoon with the ball now is one of the young men that checked in. Aiden McCoon gets on the scoreboard. Jude Michael also checked into the ball game.
Yeah, and for Charlestown right now, we talked to Coach Lynch at the coaches show, preview show, and they're still very excited about this group. I mean, they just came up against a very long and athletic and talented Silver Creek team.
When Aiden McCoon off the bench at 6'6" does that at the buzzer. So our final score here at Silver Creek High School, the Silver Creek Dragons 67, the Charlestown Pirates 43. We'll take a brief timeout and then be back with the postgame show live here on Glycod.
Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A proud community supporter, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com, celebrating 20 years of serving our community of athletes. Priority Radiology. You have a choice.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on home insurance by checking Allstate first. Like to check the neighbors first before buying a house.
What?
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packie Page for a quote today.
You wouldn't notice or smell radon, yet this dangerous gas is the #1 cause of cancer among non-smokers. 1 in 3 Indiana homes tested show radon above safe levels, and those levels tend to spike during the winter when closed windows prevent heat and radon from escaping. If you live in Floyd County, you can get a free radon test kit while supplies last from the Floyd County Health Department. For more information, contact them at 812-948-4726. A message from the Floyd County Health Department.
You cannot depend on Beth to choose the best meal to go.
Is that soup? No, thank you.
But you can always depend on her car starting because she has an Interstate battery. Outrageously dependable.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Red Ball is Southern Indiana's recycling choice because we can turn the scrap metal you bring into scrap money. Located in Jeff and Madison.
At German American Bank, our communities matter. You can support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. With each purchase you make, we will donate 2 cents to your participating school of choice. Filling up your tank, buying groceries? Simply use your check card to show your support. Stop in your local German American Bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank, member FDIC.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by German American Bank, home of the School Spirit check card, and sponsor of tonight's final numbers. Visit any of their branches or bank online at GermanAmerican.com.
Back at Silver Creek, where our final in our Glycod Southern Indiana High School basketball opener for the season was Silver Creek 67, Charlestown 43. And tell you that tonight's scoreboard is presented by Mack Construction, Experience, Reputation, Solutions. Well, Coach, we expected it closer than this, but Charlestown just kind of came in and ran into a bit of a buzzsaw.
Yeah, they did. Silver Creek, you got to give them a lot of credit for on the defensive end. They took away Anthony Fresh, but really even more of the credit goes to their backside defenders. I just was really impressed with their ability to cover two. To be able to allow the guy that was double teaming time to get out of the double team and get back and match up. And so, they just Charlestown wasn't able to find that rhythm tonight. And then for Silver Creek, just started on the defensive end and then just offensive rebounds, opportunities to get second chance points. Even with Dager not having a great night offensively, they just have so much length and depth and so many weapons that even when some of your leading scorers have off nights, you still can win by 20+. That's pretty impressive.
Absolutely. Well, speaking of impressive and final numbers and so forth, we should tease that we will have our German American Bank final numbers. We'll get to scoring for both teams here and in just a few moments. And then we also, of course, have our most outstanding players to award. So let's step aside. When we come back, we'll take a look at those final numbers and then get you our most outstanding players and our schedule as well. So that all upcoming here in the postgame show on Glycod.
Community Action of Southern Indiana's Head Start program continues to make a difference in development and school readiness with children from birth to age 5. As a proud community partner, Cassie is more than childcare because they also help families seek success, combat hunger, and afford housing. Visit 201 East 15th Street in Jeff or check out their array of programs at cassie1.org. Community Action of Southern Indiana and Head Start. Helping people, changing lives.
I'm your overly competitive brother. I'm ready for a rematch. Game on. Foul. What are you going to tell me again?
Foul.
Yeah.
Foul, bro.
Okay, take a free shot. Go ahead, knock
You're
yourself
about to get served.
Seriously?
Get Allstate. Save money and be protected from mayhem. Like me. Love you, Mom.
Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packie Page for a quote today.
This is what excellence in construction looks like. It's a startup company that launched in 1980 under the leadership of a husband and wife team who had a vision for growing something great, the American dream. It's two sons who have worked hard and earned the opportunity to carry on the legacy from the ground up. It's nearly 300 employees with common culture and commitment to construction. Some of the region's most visible and ambitious projects with the same heart, passion, and drive. It's our experience, our innovation, our reputation, and core values that set us apart. Mack Construction. This is what excellence looks like.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
Whether you're a new or long-time patient, you know that when you call Dr. Todd Carter, you'll be treated like family. For over 25 years, Dr. Carter's been providing quality dentistry for patients throughout southern Indiana, from regular dental exams and cleaning to restorative and cosmetic procedures. Let their dedicated and established team take care of your family today. Call Dr. Todd Carter at 812-944-5155 or visit drtoddcarter.com.
Drug use in adolescence or early adulthood can have a serious impact on a teen's life. Teenagers who use marijuana are more likely to have lower grades, even drop out of school. They may also suffer from impaired driving, higher levels of anxiety, and depression. We all want to see the youth in our community succeed. Regardless of your stance on marijuana, we can all agree that it's not right for teens. Paid for by Drug Free Communities and Our Place.
At German American Bank, our communities matter. You can support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. With each purchase you make, we will donate 2 cents to your participating school of choice. Filling up your tank, buying groceries? Simply use your check card to show your support. Stop in your local German American Bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank, member FDIC.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
Look at tonight's final numbers brought to you by German American Bank. Home of the School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for more information. And so let's show you the scoring leaders for both teams. Charlestown ended up with 3 players, A.J. Todd, Kevin Bowman, and Anthony Fresh, all 3 unofficially with 11 points. 6 from Parker Odell, and Braylon Boyette had 2. Silver Creek was paced by Brandon Hunter, who had what I would call a quiet 13 a little bit.
Very much so.
But does lead the Dragons in scoring tonight. Lucas Lindemann with I would say a not so quiet 11.
Right.
And then 10 apiece from Brody McLaughlin and Dane Caldwell. They also got 8 from Dane Sprigler, and then 4 from Donovan Whitehead, 2 apiece from Kaysen Dager and Aiden McCoon. So that rounds out our scoring. But again, Hunter, like I said, kind of a quiet 13. Although there were times when you could tell he took over things. Yeah. But scoring-wise, just nice and easy. Slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah, absolutely. What's shocking to me is that Sprigler and Dager combined for 10. And if I would have told you on any given night that those two combined for 10, do you think that Silver Creek is winning a basketball game?
Well, prior to tonight's game,
yes,
I would have said no way.
Right.
But after seeing what I've seen tonight, I would have to ask, okay, who did step up?
Yeah, absolutely. That just speaks to the depth of this team. I mean, that's impressive. And you're absolutely, because the last couple of years we watched them, if that would have been the case, you go, it's going to be tight.
It's going to be tight, might not win, yeah.
They score 10 tonight and they win by 20 plus. I mean, it's just, that's impressive.
Yeah, absolutely it is. Well, we will have most outstanding players when we return, so stay tuned for that. And we'll do that, plus our upcoming schedule just real briefly, and then we'll wrap it up here from Silver Creek High School on Glycod.
Community Action of Southern Indiana's Head Start program continues to make a difference in development and school readiness with children from birth to age 5. As a proud community partner, Cassie is more than childcare because they also help families seek success, combat hunger, and afford housing. Visit 201 East 15th Street in Jeff or check out their array of programs at cassie1.org. Community Action of Southern Indiana and Head Start. Helping people, changing lives.
I'm your overly competitive brother. I'm ready for a rematch. Game on. Foul. What are you going to tell me again?
Foul.
Yeah.
Foul, bro.
Here, take a free shot. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Get served.
Seriously?
Get Allstate. Save money and be protected from mayhem. Like me. Love you, Mom.
Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
This is what excellence in construction looks like. It's a startup company that launched in 1980 under the leadership of a husband and wife team who had a vision for growing something great, the American dream. It's two sons who have worked hard and earned the opportunity to carry on the legacy from the ground up. It's nearly 300 employees with common culture and commitment to construction. Some of the region's most visible and ambitious projects with the same heart, passion, and drive. It's our experience, our innovation, our reputation, and core values that set us apart. Mack Construction. This is what excellence looks like.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
Whether you're a new or long-time patient, you know that when you call Dr. Todd Carter, you'll be treated like family. For over 25 years, Dr. Carter's been providing quality dentistry for patients throughout Southern Indiana, from regular dental exams and cleaning to restorative and cosmetic procedures. Let their dedicated and established team take care of your family today. Call Dr. Todd Carter at 812-944-5155 or visit drtoddcarter.com.
Drug use in adolescence or early adulthood can have a serious impact on a teen's life. Teenagers who use marijuana are more likely to have lower grades, even drop out of school. They may also suffer from impaired driving, higher levels of anxiety, and depression. We all want to see the youth in our community succeed. Regardless of your stance on marijuana, we can all agree that it's not right for teens. Paid for by Drug Free Communities and Our Place.
At German American Bank, our communities matter. You can support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. With each purchase you make, we will donate 2 cents to your participating school of choice. Filling up your tank, buying groceries? Simply use your check card to show your support. Stop in your local German American Bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank, member FDIC.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
Back for the final time here at Silver Creek High School, where we are about to award our most outstanding players of the game. One more time, I will remind you that tonight's scoreboard is presented by Mack Construction, Experience, Reputation, Solutions. Now, for our most outstanding players, tonight's most outstanding players are brought to you by State Farm Insurance agent Teresa Lamb. For a quote on home, auto, or life insurance, give her office call at 812-945-8088. That's 812-945-8088. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And got to kill the right box there. There we go. And first up for the Charlestown Pirates in the loss. Yeah. Say you, Coach. What say you, Coach?
I think you got to give it to Bowman. In the first half there, whenever Fresh was struggling, they were really taking him away. He kept Charlestown in it and kept it close. Had some scoring opportunities off the ball, driving to the rim. So I would say the player of the game for Charlestown's Bowman just because of the work that he did in the first half.
All right. And for the Silver Creek Dragons.
Well, I was between two. McLaughlin, I thought, had a really outstanding game, but I think the player that really busted open the game was Lucas Linderman. I just thought that, he did a great job of running the floor. He played his role well. Whenever Dager and Sprigler were being taken away, his rolls to the rim and just emphatic finishes, I think, just got the crowd into the game, and it just started some exciting runs for Silver Creek.
All right, so Lucas Lindemann, our most outstanding player for the Dragons. Well, that brings us to our upcoming schedule, and our upcoming schedule brought to you by HKC Roofing. Coming up on Glycod, more exciting high school basketball action, and we've got HKC Roofing back to bring us those upcoming games. You can give them a call at 502-212-1081. And upcoming, I know we will actually have a couple of other games next week. Please check glycod.com for other Southern Indiana games next week. But upcoming this week on Thursday at 7:30, Jeffersonville at Floyd Central. Jeffersonville at Floyd Central, a girls basketball action. And the Jeff girls just coming off a loss. Borden handed them a 3-point loss, but Jeff girls had a coaching change here in the season, and A.J. Moye, the brand new athletic director for Jeff, is on as the interim head coach there at Jeffersonville for the girls, and he's got to take them up and face a really talented Floyd Central team.
Yeah, I just saw the final come through with the Borden girls basketball.
Right, that 3-point.
Yeah, 3-point, and that's, I mean, to have that new responsibility of being an athletic director, then now have that thrown on you to coach the girls basketball team too, and then your very first game go play the number 1 team in the state to 3 points.
Yep,
that's impressive.
That's not bad.
That's
not
impressive.
bad at all. All right, so that is our upcoming schedule. Well, Coach, put a bow on this one for us here tonight. Any particular thoughts?
For Charlestown, you don't have to hit the panic button. You faced a really good Silver Creek team on their home floor. You'll be able to take a lot of really good things away from this, especially the role guys around Fresh, how they can get more involved, and they'll get better. Coach Lynch does a fantastic job. For Silver Creek, I was just really impressed by their depth and their length and their ability for each person to understand their role. And if they can continue to do that throughout the year, this team has the makings to be a memorable special team at Silver Creek here.
All right. Well, that's a pretty good bow to put on it. So we want to thank you for watching tonight. We want to thank the athletic director here at Silver Creek, Brandon Hoffman, Principal Dr. Rob Willman, for allowing us to come and showcase these two teams tonight here in the beautiful renovated Silver Creek High School. Looks nice coming in here for the ball game. I want to say thank you to executive producer Steve Bird. So for cameraman Christian Sanchez, Coach Andrew Grants, I'm Dr. Todd Carter signing off, saying good night, God bless, and we will see you next time on Glycod.
From Glycod, this has been Southern Indiana High School Basketball. Presented by Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page. He puts you in good hands. Tonight's game was brought to you by Red Ball Recycling in Jeffersonville and Madison, Southern Indiana's premier recycling solution. Mac Construction, experience, reputation, solutions. Our place, where change is possible. Interstate Batteries, outrageously dependable since 1952. IBEW Local 369, power up your potential. Priority Radiology in New Albany. You have a choice. Community Action of Southern Indiana and Head Start. Helping people, changing lives. And by Deering Floor Center, Tommy's Express Car Wash, and the Clark County Health Department.
Visit glycod.com and follow us on social media for information about upcoming broadcasts and other high school sports content. Thank you for watching this live sports presentation on Glycod.